Do you think that you're emotionally fragile? That's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get into it. So I came across this video on Instagram and it was from a therapist, and she was talking about the state of our mental health and our emotions. I think it's a very valid statement that she was making, and it's a conversation that we absolutely need to have. So I'm going to share that video with you.
I'm not exactly sure how it's happened, but I'll give you my take on it, right? We've never talked about mental health more before, yet somehow we've become weaker because instead of building emotional strength, we've built a culture that rewards emotional fragility. We've made it normal to break down over minor inconveniences. We've convinced people that if something makes them uncomfortable, it must be harmful. We've created a world where feelings aren't just acknowledged, they're treated like the absolute truth. And we know that feelings are not facts. And here's what that looks like in real life. Discomfort is mistaken for danger. If a conversation makes you uneasy, it must be toxic. If a person challenges you, they must be unsafe. If a situation feels hard, it must be harming you. Boundaries are also being used as walls. Instead of learning how to have difficult conversations, we shut people out completely. Instead of addressing issues, we disappear and call it self-preservation, or I'm protecting my peace or my mental health. Struggle is now being labeled as a crisis. We've also blurred the lines between real hardship and normal life challenges. And instead of navigating stress, we call everything overwhelming. Instead of working through difficulties, we assume that we're just burnt out. We protect feelings over growth. And instead of asking, what is this teaching me? We ask, how do I make this stop? Instead of allowing emotions to come and go, we obsess over them like they define us. We've created a mindset where people believe that emotions should be protected instead of processed. Life isn't going to tiptoe around you. The world isn't going to adjust itself to your emotional needs.
She left no crumbs. She hit it on the nail. She said it all. She said everything that needed to be said. What has happened to our emotional state? Why aren't we should be more capable to deal with things. We should be more in tune. We should be more equipped. We have more resources. We have more knowledge. We have more understanding. We have therapy. We have this. We have a lot of things that we didn't have in the past. But why aren't we not stronger? Why are we not more resilient? Why are we not? Why? And I think largely that we have to examine ourselves, especially as women, when we tend to be a lot more emotional. We tend to be a lot more sensitive. So everything is bothering us. Everything is, we just have to ask ourselves the questions, what is going on and why are we like this? And how can we get better? So first, I want to acknowledge that our emotions and our feelings are what they are. They are valid at some point, and they can be acknowledged. But once you acknowledge your feelings, and it's something that I share with my daughters all the time. Okay, I understand how you're feeling. I understand you feel that way. I understand you're going through this in your marriage. I understand that you're feeling however you're feeling in your marriage. Go cry your tears. Do whatever you feel you need to do. Go beat on the wall. Go boo-hoo as much as you want. But after that's done, after you're finished with that, it's time to get up and get to work. It is not time to sit and wallow in our self-pity. It's not time to sit and wallow and poor me and just bemoan. It's not time for that. It's time for you to get to work as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. It's not time for you to give up or to throw in the towel. It's time for you to keep going. And that is also what the Wife Coach is all about. If you need that pep talk, if you need that encouragement, if you need that pat on the shoulder, you also need someone to empathize with, absolutely reach out to your coaches, reach out to your sisterhood, reach out to your mother, your parents, reach out to whomever you need to reach out to recharge. But then get back in there and keep going. Don't quit. Don't give yourself excuse to not continue. Don't give yourself excuse to not change, not grow, not mature. We absolutely must for our spouse, for our children, for others. Yes, I said for others, because ultimately our lives should not be only about ourselves, but it should be about our communities. It should be about the extension of us, all the people that we touch as we go about our day to day. It's very critical that we see how important we are to the ecosystem and we continue to contribute to it. And in order to do that, we must heal. We must be strong. We must be reinvigorated. But find a way to do that so that you can keep going. I'm always stating that the Wife Coach is here for you. Watch my videos. Reach out to me if you need to. Do whatever it takes. But know that you are needed in the field. You are needed on the front line. And you need to keep going. And I encourage you ladies to do that. But we must overcome these catchphrases of mental health and protecting our peace and all these things which prevents us from growing as women. We cannot be the same person that we was when we were 17 in our 40s. We cannot be the same 17-year-old in our 50s. We must grow and mature so that we will not stifle our children, so that we will not keep them at an immature level. We must mature ourselves. So that's all I have to say about that topic. I think this absolutely was something that I want to share with you, and I take it to heart what she's saying. I absolutely walk by that. I walk by controlling my emotions and my feelings, telling myself that they are often incorrect. Often our feelings are wrong. Often our feelings are misguided. Often our feelings are self-centered or selfish. Which reminds me that there's actually another video I want to share with you that kind of demonstrates this point.
God, I'm so irritated. I am so irritated right now.
Why are you irritated?
Can you, let me get it out and not cut me off, please? Really? Can you just let me talk and I will tell you?
I'm not cutting you off. I'm just asking why you're irritated. You said you paused after you said you was irritated. So I asked why you was...
I never paused. And now I see that you're getting mad, so I don't even want to talk to you.
I'm
not going to deal with that.
I'm not mad.
Well, I feel that you're mad, and this is why I can't talk to you.
You can talk to me.
No, I clearly can't.
I was just asking why you were irritated.
You were asking, and then you cut me off when I was trying to tell you. But now
I never cut you off.
You did cut me off, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I never cut you off, though.
You did cut me off, and I was trying to tell you, but now I see that you're going to get mad and cut me off, so I can't tell you anything now. It's fine.
All I asked was why you was irritated. I was trying to be supportive. I was trying to...
Well, now it is what it is. Are you going to say something? Say something.
I don't know what to say. I'm confused.
So what you're saying is I'm confusing you. So you're confused about being with me? You don't know if you want to be with me or not?
I never said that.
So what are you saying? Because you're cutting me off, getting mad, and telling me that you don't want to be with me. Now what? What else? Oh my God, I'm so irritated.
That is absolutely hilarious. I'm sure we've all been in this situation a couple times over. But this is just demonstrating. It's a funny demonstration, but it's exaggerated a little bit. But the point is that is a super emotional woman, and she cannot be consoled in any way, and she's kind of projecting a little bit. And instead of allowing her husband to reach her, she isolates and alienates herself. So that's just a demonstration to you guys of why it's so necessary that we're on top of our own emotions and our feelings, recognizing how we can make some changes, recognizing how we are maybe contributing to the problem that we're facing in our marriage so that we can kind of fix it. So that's all I have to say about that. I hope you enjoyed this particular video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and bye-bye now.